All right, everyone, here we go. It's weekly reading. The first week of 2024. Really, it's December 31st through January 6th, 2024. I've got a pre-shuffle here, a little barn owl staring at you. We'll see where we're going here this week. Gonna be very interesting. There's a lot of big energies around. I just pulled Venus in Sagittarius. Tomorrow I'm going to pull Jupiter direct, which plays a big role with that. I just really want to take a look at this week. We're going to isolate this week's energy. Granted, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but this is the energy that's here this week. It may affect you a little later on, may not. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Cherry here for a reason. As I said, this reading is timeless. You're all moving different speeds on your timeline, but I am doing my best here to isolate this week's energy because it's very interesting, and it came out that way in the pre-shuffle too. We don't often get this energy. Okay. What did I want to say? One card for each sign, similar to a Friday reading, but we clarify. And we ask what actions they're likely to take in this reading. And there's no timestamps here for anybody new. There is text at the top of the description that explains why. Put simply, you're all part of a cycle, a soulmate cycle. And, well, to be honest, that ties you all together. Everything is energy and everything is connected. So you want to keep that in mind. You want the big picture. At least 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Most of you that have been here a while know the drill. Let's talk about the pre-shuffle. Just the surface energy. I shuffle. I say, give me the soulmate cycle from, December 31st through January 6th. What I get here is kind of a circling hawk energy. Some readers might call it a spying energy. It could be. It could be somebody just taking another look at your picture, whatever. It sort of has a sound effect that goes with it, which is sort of a psh, right? You ever see a hawk circling or an eagle or something like that? That's kind of what's going on here, although in this case it's a barn owl. Page of Swords crossed by the Eight of Cups reversed, which did show up reversed in my deck. Must have put back a couple reversed in some way, but that happens for a reason. This is the Eight of Cups reversed means one thing and one thing only. Somebody who walked away, taking a second look, returning. This is sort of a spying energy around this. Okay, so this week, everybody thinking about you for sure. What actions they're likely to take? Well, they all have something to say with the Knight of Swords here. Feels pagey to me. It feels like this knight ties with this page. This page has something to say, but it's hanging back a little bit. But they may do a brave, impulsive action with the Knight of Wands and just do something and pounce, which is usually how it works. The hawk circles and circles and circles, and when the moment's right, bam. That's pretty much why I say this is a circling hawk energy here. But that Eight of Cups reversed is very powerful. Really only has one meaning. Someone who walked away is flipping around and coming back, realizes they were walking toward 9 cups, but they got it wrong. It turns out the 9 cups were in the other direction. All right, I'm going to take this and flip it upright, just so it's back upright in my deck, and we're going to shuffle, and we're going to do a weekly reading here. I have, as always, pre-taken my Advil. All right, it's a rainy day here in Los Angeles where I am. Pouring, pissing down outside. Very rare that happens, but it's happening. So we got some interesting energy around. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle for the week of December 31st, 2023 through January 6th, 2024. Let's see where we go. That's it. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Strength card. Heart chakra open, lion holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck, like I often say. What's fueling this? Yeah, the High Priestess. This is, again, circling hawk, hanging back, okay? Hanging back a little bit. Somebody's really feeling you this week, or feeling the connection, or missing it, or wanting it to be there. Maybe your connection is somebody's New Year's resolution, to get this straightened out, get this taken care of. I don't know. Or move in the direction of whatever it makes them feel. I don't know. We'll find out, though. Our reading's on the flip. Our story, and it is a story, when we spread out the soulmate cycle like this, our story begins with Aries, position 1. Slice number 1 of a 12-slice pie, and ends with, whoops, I flipped. It ends with Pisces, position 12 of our pie. You can go by the signs if you want, but I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. All right, this is just straight up energy reading. It's a great way to look at the cycle. All right, probably the most powerful reading I do, to be honest with you. All right, position 1, Aries. The goat with its feet on fire, the devil. We're going to clarify, by the way, with the light seer, which randomly at the bottom has the sun. Yeah, well, the sun is shining. There's DC and all of this. There's an obsession energy here, but there's more than that. There's more than that. Let's see what it is. There's a doubt energy here as well. Okay? A little bit. Obsession and doubt. Sounds like fucking perfumes. A little bit. Doubt. I'm not sure that'd be a good perfume. Obsession, I can get. Doubt, I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, why not, right? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, it's the Emperor. Somebody's doubting their own. It makes sense. If you look at the pre-shuffle with that little page circling, right? The circling hawk energy. Someone's not sure here. This is an out of balance Emperor, okay? It's a very lonely Emperor. But that loneliness can create doubt a little bit. If you think about it, when you're lonely, your head starts running away with you and stuff like that. What's on top here? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. There's again, obsession and doubt. There's an obsession with saying something that they know would bring some change. They got something they want to tell you with the Knight of Swords there. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Ace of Cups. They won't tell you how they feel. Holding on to a lot of love, sitting around, getting in their head a little too much. That doubt revolves around you. I pick up on you here a little bit, and there it is with the Queen of Pentacles. It's somebody who, you've got your shit together. Somebody here is not sure they do. Somebody sure is not sure. Maybe you don't want to hear from them. Maybe you do. Again, it could result in a brave, impulsive action this week, but I doubt it. I think this week's energy is more about the circle and hawk. Okay? Way up in the sky. Let's put this back at the bottom. We don't need this out for the weekly reading. Taurus, position 2. Four of Cups. Doubt. Doubt. It's just doubt again. Doubt. A circling hawk energy. Hey, we can't forget the pre-shuffle, right? And strength is held back with the High Priestess there. The High Priestess crossing strength in the overall energy. It's just somebody's... there's just a lot of that. Why is the Four of Cups here? Let's see. Again, we're just pulling on a cycle. We're just flowing through it. So far, it's riddled with doubt. Okay. Taking a second look. Somebody's taking another look. Coming back around. They might be reading your social media, might be reading your blog, might just be looking at your picture, might be thinking about you, might be dreaming about you for sure, based on what I saw in recent readings. What's here with the Four of Cups? It's crossed by the world. The only way to read this energy is somebody has, I don't want to say somebody has changed. Somebody doubts you'll take them back. That's where the doubt is. Or doubts that they can pull this off. Or doubts that they can not be who they think they are rather than who they really are. Who they think they are is this person who maybe ran from you before. It's somebody, again, it's just all a lot of doubt. And it's funny because the world's the most powerful card I could pull. And somebody here definitely now wants something that they walked away from. That's a given. I'm trying to go deeper than that and give you the emotion here. There's a lot of doubt. That's all I'm going to say. They doubt you'll take them back. They doubt whatever. So that's maybe how they talk themselves out of it. It's why they remain a circling hawk and don't pounce on the rabbit. That kind of thing. You being the rabbit in that analogy. What's on top? 10 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's, you make them very happy, but somebody doubts that happiness can be recaptured or doubts that it's real. It's just a lot of doubt. It's a hazy energy here. Maybe this is pie in the sky. I don't know. Why is that 10 of Cups here? The 9 of Pentacles. It makes them feel good to think about you. The circling hawk feels good thinking about the rabbit. But again, there's just a base energy of doubt here. Okay, even though the environmental energy says the opportunity is there for two soulmates to come together. I got somebody who is intimidated by the fact, now this may or may not apply to you, but it's here. Somebody's intimidated, because I showed you that Queen of Pentacles, right? Remember that. Somebody here is intimidated, over here I showed you. Somebody's intimidated by the fact that you appear to be doing okay without them around, okay? It's like that Emperor that was crossing here, picking up on the fact that you're higher vibration than them, and that kind of knocks them back a little bit. It brings in, it calls in that little bit of doubt energy. And it is just a little bit. It's not a lot bit. It really isn't. Gemini. Position 3. 7 of Pentacles. So watching, waiting energy. Watching, waiting. It's in the, oh, I forget which deck it is. It's probably the witches. It's my guy on a smoke break. Okay? It's, you know, just standing by a bush full of fruit. It's a harvest time energy. Somebody is just watching and waiting right now, just sitting still. Okay? So let's see. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? We're asking what actions they're likely to take towards you. I suspect this person's handling some business on their side before they come toward you. Pay attention to your monthly reading. You all should. Very important. Obviously, this is the first week of the month, so that I'm pulling on. So your monthly readings are going to be very important here for sure. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's a very slow moving energy, but it is a solid new beginning. The energy is right for it to happen. It's a harvest time energy. It's in a moment right now where somebody is probably taking care of business on their side. Very soon, you've got somebody coming towards you for a new beginning. Very soon. Or towards your connection. How they feel about that. Moving in that direction. Inspired by what you made them feel. Either or. What's on top? A Hierophant. Yeah. Somebody's making lifelong lasting changes here. Big on a spiritual level. No doubt. Why is the Hierophant here? Three of Pentacles. Starting over. Yeah. Starting over and feeling good. They feel like a child again. I can say that. There's kids on the card. They do. There's that, I hate the inner child because it's always there, but you know, it's just always with you. It's part of your energetic makeup. But that child part of their makeup, their energetic makeup, that little adventurer, all of that is there. They're really, somebody's making some changes here. There's no doubt. There's a lot going on their side right now, but very soon somebody does come towards you, okay? They are in a moment here where, in your case, you might need to watch and wait, all right? But there is a lot going on here. Pay attention to your monthly reading. I say that around that for sure. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Okay, this is all signs for this should apply to everybody on some level, because this whole soulmate cycle is Cancerian themed. North Node was in Cancer when it began. And if you're new here, I got a whole playlist of Mailbag. It's called Mailbag. I used to do it, right, where I explained soulmate cycles and all of that, because nobody, as far as I knew, nobody knew about soulmate cycles before I freaking got here on YouTube. All of a sudden now everybody talking about soulmate cycles. I watched YouTube for a year in 2020. Before I came out here in 2021, and I never heard anybody mention soulmate cycle, that phrase, not one time. So apparently we don't have a lot of real energy readers here. But either way, because everybody knows about cycles, everything is energy. Energy is measured in cycles. Everything is a fucking cycle all the time. And that's important to understand when you're pulling on it, because within a cycle, everybody is really all hyper-connected, all right? That's why these readings can work. What's going on with the Emperor here? That's the Emperor. This here, when in the Cancer position, bookends over here in the Aries position, it ties to this. Somebody's taking, except in this case, somebody's taking control here. This is a balanced Emperor. This is your divine masculine. This is someone who's becoming who they're supposed to be. Okay? The big tree they're supposed to be. All right, let's see. The Emperor, why is it here? Why is it here? Why is the Emperor here? Tell me about it. Let's go. Tell me about this Emperor. It's crossed by the Three of Cups. Yep. Emotions are flowing. Somebody is feeling strong. They feeling themselves up, maybe. I don't know. There's a little passion here for sure. But this is about the flow of energy. Okay? Somebody's taking control here of something. What's on top? Chariot. A controlled, balanced Emperor drives the Chariot. And there's the Chariot. Why is the Emperor here? The Chariot. Yeah, I told you. Somebody making moves. Making moves. Why is the Chariot here? And this card represents the soulmate cycle for me. This soulmate cycle, which is Cancerian theme. This is Cancer energy. It's somebody's coming toward this connection. Okay? Big time. Taking control. You might be surprised to hear from this person. You might be surprised. Yep, but it's what you wanted, the Star, right? You might have thought, you know, when I pull the Star, sometimes this is my Snowball's Chance in Hell card, right? Sometimes people are like, oh, Steve, there is a Snowball's Chance in Hell I'm going to hear from this. This can't be right. I pull the next card, it's a Star. It can be right. It absolutely can be right. You'd be surprised about the energies that are around right now and how people are feeling and all of that. It's pretty crazy. Even in societal energies, people are waking up. You know, a lot of people, societal energies right now, a lot of people are scared about the future and all of that. And that makes the timeline wobbly. Because if you have a lot of hope for the future, then obviously the timeline is smooth and there's all kinds of new branches that come off of it and things like that. But when people are scared, it gets wobbly and it starts to get, it's like the pavement getting torn up. There's potholes in it and all of that, you know. A lot of people say that right now is similar to the 80s, and I always say it isn't. I'm an energy reader. I was alive in the 80s. The 80s, the fundamental difference between now and the 80s, I mean, yeah, all the greed is there and all the materialism is there and all of that. But the fundamental difference within the energy is there was a lot of hope for the future in the 80s. Computers were just becoming new. Star Wars, all the movies that were Back to the Future and all of that. People want to know, I wonder what 2015 is going to be like, you know, that kind of thing, or year 2000 and all of that. There was a lot of hope in the energy. The timeline off the 80s was smooth, fresh pavement. Right now it's full of potholes. That's kind of changing. Some of that fear is switching off and some hope is switching back on. So it's nice to see in my societal readings that I pull offline, and I see it right there in the core of the soulmate cycle. So don't be surprised if you hear from this person very soon. Don't be surprised at all. All of you, any of your runners could come in. Even with the doubt, it doesn't matter. Okay? Even if you resonate, yeah, my person would have doubt. It doesn't matter. There's an energy shift that's happening here. And it's happening a lot in 2024, but it's really getting set up in January, big time. All right, Leo, position 5, what is it? The Leo soap opera, the Empress. Wow. This energy here ties to everything I said here in the Cancer position. This person here is just looking forward to a new future, just feeling, feeling themselves, feeling very attractive. This feminine energy in this particular energy in the Leo position, in position 5 in the soulmate cycle here, was pretty shut down in the DF department, in the DF energy department, in the feminine energy, in their own internal feminine energy, because we have both masculine and feminine inside. The idea is to balance them. They were way out of balance on the Emperor side. Now they're very balanced. This person is, pay attention to the monthly reading here, Leo people, or whoever follows the Leo soap opera. It doesn't matter what your sign is. This person is, don't be surprised if you hear from this person too. Very attracted to this connection, for sure. No doubt about it. They want to be, you know, it's funny, they seem to want to be like you. I mean, it's one of those energies, it's one of those frequencies I would read where someone wishes they were like you more, and they're trying to get there. It's very strange. You should be flattered by that on some level. It could just be they wish they were like you emotionally. It could be that. Why is the Empress here? The Hermit. Everything I said just got backed up. It's my soul. It's soul. A lot. They're following the light. Okay? They got it. They've seen the light. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Everything I said while I was shuffling got verified by that Hermit. So just rewind and listen to what I said. Very balanced within themselves. There's a very Zen energy coming off of this, okay? There's a Buddhist principle with Zen, right? Not thinking, when you're not thinking, when you're not doing anything, right? That's Zen. That's a very Zen kind of energy. That's sort of what's happening here. I'm not saying they're not doing anything to make changes. I mean, for once, this person is feeling more than they're thinking. It's very nice. What's on top? Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? They want to be like you. There's the other. You often reflect as Empress and Queen of Pentacles. Your energies are attached to both of these. Everything I've said so far getting backed up by the cards here. Somebody here they want what you have. You are sitting there. They're feeling you thriving. They're feeling you growing. I don't have any doubt here attached to this position or anything. I've got somebody who very much knows what they want and they're going for it. They're making some changes. Like I talked about in your monthly reading, they might be waiting until after the holidays. I don't know, because that's just a kind thing to do. But why is the Queen of Pentacles here? And the Emperor. Balanced. What did I say? Balanced within themselves? Did I say that? Their own inner feminine and masculine balance. They were out of balance, mostly masculine, and that tends to lead to shutting down emotionally, running, all that kind of stuff. They're perfect. They want what you got, right? And why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Emperor, because somebody's very balanced. They got the Emperor and the Empress right here in their pull, and this all ties to this Emperor, which I predicted when I pulled the Empress. And there's the Emperor, there's the Emperor. So again, I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. I mean, it's cut and dry. Pay attention to your monthly reading. And any recent Leo soap opera readings, to be honest, they've all been saying pretty much the same thing. It's always a lead up. Things change very slowly, you know. People get things done at their own pace. Okay, position 6, Virgo, my wild card position. It can be you guys. You guys have to show up somewhere. Can't just pull on the incoming energy. There's some point where you guys are just kind of crowded in a corner. Usually it's in the Virgo position or the Aquarius position 11. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what I get off of that here. Your view of somebody is about to change. Okay? I suggest you pay attention to your monthly reading. I don't remember what it is, but it feels like something I could pull a monthly read. It feels like an energy I could pull a monthly reading on. Okay? So your view of someone, your opinion of someone, something about you and someone, some dynamic of your relationship, whether it's friend, lover, whatever, family, whatever it is about to change. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Six of Wands. You ever heard the saying, knowledge is power? You know, that's kind of what this is here. It's kind of why the victory energy is here. But it's minor arcana because you may not see it as a victory. It's always a victory. Whether if anytime you get to see someone for who or what they really are, be it positive or negative, it's a victory because you learned something. And anytime you learn something, it grows your energy, raises your frequency, raises your vibration. That's why we got so many low vibrational people out there in societal energies. About 80% to 20%, generally speaking, low vibration. Because nobody reads anymore, nobody studies anything, nobody knows anything. You'll walk up to people on the street, they can't even find their state on a map. No fucking clue, you know. In the old days, it wasn't like that. Way back when, everybody read, everybody learned, everybody was, I don't know what the fuck's happened. Probably social media, we'll go ahead and blame that. What's on top here? Five of Swords. Whatever you find out about this person might put you here. Okay, I got real victory, and the universe is like, this is a real victory, whether it's good or bad. But I got false victory on top of it. So it leads me to believe that whatever you find out, or you see somebody in a new light, whatever it is, it puts you, never mind the Five Swords, false victory, just look at the person. Puts you like that. Don't let it do that. Okay? Just process it. Just process the information. Why's Five Swords here? Page of Cups. I think you find out how somebody feels about you, and you're like, what? You know, or who they really are, or you find out that they're not the big shot they thought they were. I mean, it could be any of that and more. I would say pay attention to your monthly reading. It's got something to do with that. That feels very monthly reading right here. I mean, it is the first week of January I'm pulling on. Okay? All right. It could just be somebody tells you that they love you. I mean, I get this for you a lot, but it takes people a while. People have free will. So it may come up in a reading like 2 weeks ago, and then somebody chickens out. And then it comes back, then the opportunity energy is back again for them to say something. I think the opportunity energy is big here. I think sometime in January, but it could be setting up here the first week of January, you find out something about somebody, see them for who they really are. Good or bad, I don't know. Try to see it as a real victory, okay? Libra, position 7. Queen of Swords. You're about to have a conversation with somebody. And it's going to go bad quickly. No, I shouldn't say that. Don't say that, Steve. It has the potential to go bad very quickly, okay? The Queen of Swords energy, your energies attached to this, could be a little snippy, okay? So keep that in mind when you're having any conversations with people here in this week, okay? Keep that in mind. Somebody's afraid of that you're gonna be the Queen of Swords when they come talk to you. I get that. But their fears are justified because you are. You're under that energy. So, why is the Queen of Swords here? Oh, boy. Yeah. The Two of Wands. What did I say? The Two of Wands. You're about to have a conversation. The environmental energy around this is somebody set the intention to come talk to you. Right? She's just waiting on her cab. That's all. When's my cab? Or Uber or Lyft or whatever the kids are using these days. Everybody ever heard of just buying a fucking car? Anyway, at the end of the day here, picking up, I don't know what the fuck's happened. Anyway, what's on top? Four of Wands. I think this conversation from this person, I think is, you know, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy in these readings. I just made a wisecrack about everybody riding, all the youngsters here in my neighborhood, everybody get an Uber or a Lyft or whatever coming by all the goddamn time, and I just made a wisecrack. Anybody ever think about buying a car? That would mean I'm moving in a different direction than those people, right? That joke, right? Everybody else moving toward Uber. I'm like the last man on earth buying cars for myself. I don't want to be driven around by somebody I don't know, right? I don't know if they're a good driver or not. I don't have any idea. At the end of the day here, you're the Queen of Swords here because you might be moving in a different direction than this person, okay? All right. And again, I'm going slow today because I feel like it, because this energy is the beginning of the fucking year, and I think this is an important reading. And I know there's somebody out there going, well, I wish this guy would just pick up the pace. I'm waiting on Sagittarius. Well, if you're doing that, you don't understand my readings. You should go. You seriously, honestly, because again, it doesn't matter what your sign is. I only use the signs because it makes people comfortable on YouTube, you know, because they're used to it. But I may just do away with them completely and just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever you identify with. Even if you don't identify with it or resonate with it, it could be future influence for you. So pay attention. All right? You might be moving in a different direction. A lot of you are moving in a different direction than your person. You've already come up in this reading as Empress and Queen of Pentacles, for fuck's sake. These runners are doubtful pages, you know. What's going on here? That's a different direction. Why is the Four of Wands here? Seven Swords. Yeah. Again, you might be moving in a different direction than they are, right? Somebody here, you're the Queen of Swords because you may see this conversation that with this person here is just waiting on their Uber to come in. Somebody's a little delusional that they're going to come talk to you and you guys are going to go down this path. There's definitely a conversation that needs to be had here. You're on 2 different pages. Just try not to be too harsh as that Queen of Swords, okay? All right, my hot Scorpios. Position 8. Fuck Scorpio. Forget that. Well, you should fuck a Scorpio. But fuck Scorpio here. We'll just say position 8. All right? 3 Swords. Oh, this is an energy attached to you. Where there was... I'm inclined when I read this energy to kind of start a story where I would say, where there was once pain. And then I don't know where it's going to go. So, fine. 3 Swords. Why is it here? Where there was once pain, there is now friction, frustration. Two of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles creates frustration. It can. And in this frequency, that's exactly what it's doing. There's somebody here who hurt you, or in a connection you have with somebody where there's a lot of pain. There's friction building around that pain. Okay? What's on top? Queen of Cups. She holds the Ace of Cups. She gives the full cup. Again, pay attention to your monthly reading. Someone here feels comfortable opening up to you. And I know in this position 8, I keep saying that. But that's important. Repeating messages are important if they come back. Okay? It's extremely important because it can take someone a little while. This is a big deal for whoever this energy is, to show you who they really are. It's a big, big deal. Why is the Queen of Cups here? 6 of Swords. They really want to make something right. They want to make this 3 of Swords right. They know it's not going to be easy. Okay? This isn't easy traveling like that. It'd be a lot easier with a 300 horsepower motor on the back of that boat, but it's not. It's not going to be easy, but they definitely want to smooth things out. Pay attention to your monthly reading. All right? So it's still there. The energy is there. Validates the whole fucking reading. All right. Okay. That's nice. Okay. My Sagittarians. Sagittarius, position 9. All right. Sometimes position 9 for some reason is separate from the cycle. Don't know why. Sometimes it's in it. I don't know yet. Queen of Wands. You're very attractive right now. It's part of the cycle. It's not separate. You're very attractive. You're all fucking very attractive right now. All right? I remember your monthly reading. I remember it well. just like if you saw a sign, I'll give it to you this way. Okay, this attractiveness that you're all very attractive right now. Okay, if there was a road sign, sometimes they don't put words on signs. It's just a symbol, right? So imagine, however, this will help you with this resonating with you and how you take it. Okay, you're walking down a road, right? And you happen upon a sign, and it's just that. Okay, now you could read that. How you read it is up to you. Some of you may just take it on the superficial and say, oh, I'm hiking and there's a potential for rattlesnakes here. Yeah, some of you may take it that way. Others of you are a little deeper and you may take it in the sense of danger. Yeah, danger. It's kind of what it is. That's the way I would interpret it. I'd be like, well, okay. You know, imagine you're not in the desert where the rattlesnake, or in the woods where a timber rattlesnake might live. Imagine you're somewhere, you know, where there's no rattlesnakes. You're in Alaska or something like that, way, way, way up north, right? And you see a sign with a rattlesnake on it, right? That's where you should sort of interpret it. It's kind of a danger thing here. Well, it is. When you're attractive, that can be dangerous, but I'm not sure why in this case. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Well, I am taking my time with this reading, aren't I? That's fine. There's a lot of energy here. It's free. You're not paying for it. What the hell? If I'm taking the time to do it, you should take the time to watch it. I never understand people that are in such a hurry. Everybody in such a hurry these days. I was having a conversation about that with somebody the other day. Everybody is in such a hurry. You want the information, right? At least 9 out of 12 little slots here should resonate with you, give or take. And I tell you, this one here is for a good number of you. Flew out of the deck. Ten of Pentacles reversed here because of the Four of Pentacles. You're being encouraged to stay home. No. No, you're not. But that's funny. It's crossed by the Queen of Wands there is crossed by the Ace of Wands, which in turn is fueled by the Fool. Listen, this is an energy here. How do I phrase this? This is I don't want to say something stupid like don't trust your intuition, because I teach you guys to trust your intuition. But this is really an energy where you're tempted because you're red hot right now, and a lot of temptations are coming towards you, right? And you'll be tempted to take them. You're being encouraged to hold back. Fear is your friend here. Allow yourself to be a little bit skeptical, a little bit afraid, okay? Because definitely this is an energy of all that glitters isn't gold, but the environmental energy is going to make it look like gold. Okay? All right. Maybe if you're going to go in the water, leave the dress on. Right? All right? I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. I mean, that's the easiest way I could say. You definitely have a lot of opportunities coming towards you, and the ability to separate the wheat from the chaff. Just make sure you do that. All right? Okay. All right, Capricorn, position 10. Four of Wands. Told you, it's the most powerful reading I do. You talk about breaking down a cycle. Jesus Christ. Unreal. Four of Wands here. You got to do beginning with somebody. You got a conversation coming, drawn to the blue. It's a throat chakra. It's a conversation that starts out light and goes deeper. We got light blue to deeper blue. You got somebody's coming in. It's a something that's way past due, and we've talked about that for a while now. It's been way past due for a long time. Why do I want to say this is someone new, though? I don't know. I don't know if this is your long-lost runner or if this is a new soulmate that you bump into. I don't know. It could be. It could be a mix of... It could be either or for you, but it feels newer energy to me. Four of Wands. Brand new path here. Beautiful energy. Really is. Really nice. Yeah, it really is. My party girl is here. It's crossed by the Page of Wands, my party girl, right? This is someone you meet, okay? That's why I said it was new, right? So someone you meet, I don't joke about anything, my party girl. Keep that in mind, right? You go to a party and you meet the party girl, right? And you think it's a superficial thing. You just sit down, she goes to the party to bang, that's it. All you got to do is say hi and offer her a beer and you're hitting it in the laundry room. No big deal. But for some reason, you sit down and have a conversation with this person, and it starts out real small, and it goes real deep. You find out this person actually has a PhD in astrophysics, and it turns out, I mean, what the fuck? Are you serious? It's like that. And for some reason, you got some adventures coming with this person. So don't prejudge. You go to a New Year's Eve party, don't prejudge. You go anywhere, you leave the house for any reason, don't prejudge. Okay? And this could happen anyway. Somebody could knock on your door. You know, maybe their car broke down outside the street and their phone happens to be dead. I don't know. But this is nice. I like this. You meet someone and it's something you don't think is going to go anywhere, and it does. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper. What's on top? Look at that, the Four of Cups. You're disappointed at first. I believe that. It's not what you expect, but there's actually a rainbow here. All right? If you pay attention, I said don't prejudge. This girl right here prejudges. Four of Cups energy prejudges. Nah, I don't want that. Right? Nah, I don't want that. Well, hold on a minute. What do you mean you don't want that? You want to take a look? No, I don't want to look at it. Take a fucking look. It's spitting a rainbow. This is a person who is spitting rainbows out their ass. Go take a look at that. I want to know about that. All right? I at least want to have that checked out by a proctologist. What's going on with the Four of Cups here? The Hangman. Slow your roll. Yeah. Your perspective changes. It's exactly what I said. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. That's why I don't know why I'm your second favorite. Okay? I said, before I even pulled these, I said, it's someone, it's a party girl, you know, but then the conversation gets deeper. It's something, we clarify just to make sure I'm right. It's something you're not interested in, but then your perspective changes. Right? Okay, so just don't prejudge. You got a new energy coming towards you. It's a surprising conversation from someone you might cast off as just a party girl or party guy or F-boy or whatever the hell you kids want to call it. Okay. Aquarius. And that's good advice for anyone. Okay? I mean, the most important people in my life have started out in crazy ways. Crazy ways. All right? Give people a chance to fail. All right? All right, here we go. Aquarius, position 11. My other wild card could be you guys, could be whatever, I don't know, Two of Cups. Yeah, wow. It ties directly to my strength card, the overall energy. If it's tied to the overall energy, this is for all of you. This is you, and it's for all of you. Pay attention to what I said here. Pay attention to what I said about over here in the Cancerian position. That's where it's feedback, and it's my job to keep track of what's crisscrossing. Your job's to enjoy the reading. This Two of Cups has a lot to do with this energy for some reason, and don't come at me and go, I don't have Capricorn in my chart. My answer would be good. I'm not a fucking astrologer, so I don't really give a shit what you got in your chart. All right? It's feedbacking off of here and what I said here. Yep. All right, here we go. Sometimes we meet the best people under bad timing. Sometimes we meet the best people at the weirdest time. Sometimes the person we wanted 3 years ago shows up 3 years late. Sometimes it happens. It's sort of what's tied here. But you're being encouraged not to prejudge it by the energy, because it is just bleeding. My Four of Cups girl is just bleeding over here. Okay? Why is the Two of Cups here? Oh my God. Okay, why is the Two of Cups here? Yeah. Okay, believe me or not, I don't care. It's Eight of Cups. It ties to the Eight of Cups reversed from the pre-shuffle. Okay? What it means, I'm not saying this is reversed. I'm just saying it ties to the Eight of Cups reversed in the pre-shuffle. The Eight of Cups reversed in the pre-shuffle talked about someone who walked away coming back or showing up. Now that can apply to someone in this lifetime or another lifetime. We're pulling on a soulmate cycle here, okay? You might not be interested, or you might miss it. The environmental energy is the Eight of Cups. It's that bad timing. It's not right now, Steve. No. When this person shows up, it's not the right time. I got my eye on something else. Don't be rigid here, okay? I told you in 2023 not to be rigid. I'm going to tell you, especially in 2024. Because some of the fear in the energy is going away, right? The fear for the future I talked about over here around the star card. Gave you a little hint of my societal energy poles. Any rigidity in your opinions, views, or beliefs are going to screw you a little bit in 2024. Be fluid. Flow with it, okay? So just try not looking for anything right now. Just slow down a little bit. At least turn around, okay? What's on top? Yeah, The Three of Cups. Very powerful. I told you, this is read with this. I said it. This was crossing over here. I believe the Three of Cups was right there. Crossing card. And there it is, right there. Yeah, you got your mind on something else? I'm looking over here, Steve. And something else comes in that's actually more powerful than you think it is. Shooting rainbows over here. Take a look at it. Okay? I said it's tied over here for a reason. Alright? Why is the Three of Cups here? It's actually fucking awesome. Everything, it backed up everything I said with the Nine of Cups. Right? She walking toward the Nine of Cups on the card. It's a she. You could be a dude. It doesn't matter. It's a she on the card. She walking toward Nine Cups. Right? Yeah. You're walking toward what you think you're walking toward, don't be rigid about it. You've got another thing coming that's also Nine Cups and might be better. Right? Shooting rainbow here. So, that's all I'm going to say. That's it. All right. The energy is setting up. Remember, January is a setup month. And we talked about that on your monthly readings. But setup months are important. The energy takes a while to move into place. It's like when you put something out, you manifest something. Sometimes it takes a long time. The universe got to move some things around to make it happen. Right? They got to move some things around. It's like ordering something that's not on the menu at a restaurant. It takes a while. It takes a long time. Well, you want that, that's fine. I got to send somebody down to the store to get it. And it's got to come back, and then we got to cut it up, and we got to, so that's kind of what happens here sometimes. So, again, don't be rigid in your beliefs, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Just flow. Pisces, position 12. Always read with position 1 and 5. Don't ask me why about 5. I'm only halfway there figuring it out. Doesn't matter. It's a fact. So, end of story. As I know it to be anyway. King of Swords. Ooh, you got some. Ooh, boy, oh boy. It's my King of Action energy. Somebody coming to get the rainbow, and you're the rainbow. Okay? This deck's got nothing to tell me. I am going to clarify it with the little animal deck, which randomly at the bottom has 4 wands, which instantly ties you over here. I told you this is an important position here. I knew when I pulled on this. That's why I did I don't care if you don't have Capricorn in your chart. That's why I don't say anything that's not important. I don't know. Whatever. King of Swords. What do we get? Energy. Everything is energy, and everything is connected. Everything matters. If you read your horoscope in the morning, you go to an astrology website, a lot of you go to many of them. Read all fucking 12. If it resonates with you, it's for you. All right, why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Why is it here? Let's go. Oh, come on. Give me something. Give me something to sink my teeth in. It's crossed by the star. So you're also read with this. All right, you can see it. You don't even need to try to take my word for it. The star is here. It's read with the first position, the 5th position, the 10th position, and the 4th position. That's for me to sort out, you to just enjoy the reading. But you're about to get your wish. I think I told you that in your monthly reading as well. You're about this position here. You're all, I think, about to get exactly what you ordered. Okay? The universe is doing a final setup on it at the very least. This is my King of Action here. What's on top? 9 of Cups. What did I say? Rewind. I said, this is someone attached to you who's holding a rainbow sword, coming to get the rainbow. You're the rainbow. There it is, 9 of Cups. They're coming to get it. Somebody here is finally feeling themselves enough to know what they want. Okay? Can I put it that way? Makes sense. Why is 9 Cups here? And there's our Page of Swords. This is where we started. It's the overall or the pre-shuffle energy, right? The circling hawk. Okay? Sorry about that. The phone rang. Page of Swords. Like I said, I got to remember to shut my phone off for these readings. Yeah, it's that. As I said, it's that circling hawk energy. Okay? It's the circling hawk energy. This energy is all consumed with you here in this week. I believe it does make a move at some point. One of the strongest possibilities for actual communication throughout the month of January is right here, for sure, no doubt. All right, let's have the universe add all this up. Let's grab the witches, which randomly at the bottom is the 4 of Wands, which again is here on the table, here in the 10th position, a very important position. All right, very important. All right, let's see where we go. Flew out of the deck. Flew out of the deck, right there. Temperance, done shuffling. 3 of Cups, which we've seen all over the place here, including in the hot spot. and the Three of Wands. And crossing the Three of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles in the base energy. A little patience will serve you. It looks like the incoming energy is all planning to jump in the water here. They're all planning to open up. But for you, you're going to have some patience, okay? They're all taking a look. It's sort of that circling hawk energy in a way, looking from a vantage point. It doesn't have to be a circling hawk. It could be a hawk in a tree, right? It could just be, sometimes they hunt that way, where they sit up at the top of the tree and look around for things and then pounce and go, whoa, and then pounce and go. Yeah, victory. Look at that. I managed to flip one card off, and there's Six of Wands underneath it. If you're patient, though, they all are planning to do it, to jump in the waters, say something. But again, this whole week here is you're on that ship and they're up here, keeping an eye on it. Now, I don't even think they're making a plan. I think the energy just needs to set up just right. Again, we talk about January being a setup month. It's just the way it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. For those that are impatient and haven't learned the lesson of temperance, I'm sorry if it was too long or too whatever. It is what it is. All right? But that is your reading. It's a very important week. It gets the year off to a start, and it's pretty much on par with what I've been talking about and what I wrote about in January, for sure. Pay attention to the signs the universe might be sending you guys. I think you're going to see a lot of them, okay? So pay attention to repeating messages as well, things you've seen before, or things you see multiple times in one day. All right, and tomorrow, hopefully you'll check out Jupiter Direct when I pull on that. It's going to be a very interesting reading. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.